Welcome to the Health and Safety Briefing for the Microsoft AI Tour. Please pay close attention over the next few minutes. Microsoft is committed to the health, safety and welfare of all employees, contractors and visitors involved in the operation of the event site at ExCel. To ensure all employees, contractors and visitors have the information to cooperate with the event management in maintaining a safe working environment and to fulfill the legal requirements of health and safety legislation, everyone is required to complete this health and safety induction before arriving to site at the ExCel. We plan, manage, conduct and supervise all our work in compliance with UK legislation and best practice. We want to ensure that all staff, contractors and guests have a clear understanding of their responsibilities along with that of the company. Upon completion of this induction, you will be supplied with accreditation. Please wear accreditation at all times. If your accreditation is damaged or lost, please seek a new one as soon as possible. If you are not wearing the correct accreditation, then you will be requested to leave the work area by the ExCel security teams. All staff, crew and delegates will have lanyards during live days. Please be aware that security checks will be carried out during the live phase. Everyone must consider the safety of themselves and those around them at all times. Be aware of moving vehicles and plant in loading or unloading areas. During construction phases, appropriate safety footwear, hard hats and high visibility clothing must be worn at all times. Plant operators must hold a valid training certification, which will be required to be checked and approved by Creative Technology, who are responsible for the management of all plant on site. Mobile elevated working platforms are to be signed for prior to use. Please adhere to all instructional messaging from the Microsoft production team and ExCel staff, along with signage within the ExCel. Highlight areas of concern where safety is being compromised. All staff and contractors will ensure that they provide and wear appropriate PPE during all construction and deconstruction phases. As a minimum, you should have protective footwear, high visibility clothing and a hard hat available. All staff and contractors affected by works at height or working in areas with bump issues will be required to wear a hard hat. Should you require additional PPE, please refer to your company's risk assessment and method statements. Not permitted within any work areas during setup and derig phases. Stereo systems. Personal music devices. Use of mobile phones should be restricted within the working area. Please ensure that you're in a quiet and safe area before using your mobile phone. Do not use your mobile phone whilst undertaking works at height. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings while working with any unloading and loading areas. No smoking permitted inside the building. Smoking and use of e-cigarettes is only permitted in the following area. Dedicated ExCel public smoking areas located at the end of the East and West Boulevards. Lorryways are totally off limits. Staff and contractors are not permitted to consume alcohol or prohibited drugs during the build, live and derig phases. Any person who is believed to be intoxicated or under the influence of any non-prescribed drugs will be required to leave the premises. All accidents, incidents and near misses must be reported without delay to the production management team or the on-site safety advisor, who will review the situation and implement change where necessary. All changes will be communicated to all relevant parties. Primary first aid resource is the Microsoft first aid trained staff on site. First aid kits will be kept in the production office. The ExCel Medical First Aid Room is located on level 0. For secondary resource, please contact ExCel Medical First Aiders via internal phones by dialing 5556. For medical emergencies, either alert your nearest G4S security guard or contact ExCel Security on an internal yellow phone, 4444. To call from an external line, add the prefix 020 7069 4444. All individual contractors are responsible for reporting their incidents that are reportable under RIDDOR to enforcing authority. If you discover a fire, please use the nearest manual call points to raise the alarm. When possible, call 4444 directly to inform security. Do not attempt to fight the fire unless it impedes your escape. Start making your way to the assembly point. Standby message. Attention please, attention please. Mr. Goodfellow, report to the security suite. Please take no immediate action, but prepare to evacuate the venue. Evacuation message. Attention please, attention please. Here is an important announcement. It is necessary to ask everyone to leave the building. Please make your way calmly to the nearest exit. Do not return to your vehicles. Everyone will be readmitted as soon as possible. Cancellation message. Attention please, attention please. Mr. Goodfellow is no longer required. The assembly points are located outside each entrance of the ExCel. Between the hotels to the east, primary assembly point, and Royal Victoria Square to the west, secondary assembly point. Please follow the instructions from the ExCel security staff and the automated Voice of God announcements. Stay at the assembly point until advised it is safe to leave or to re-enter the venue by either the Microsoft management team or the venue. Remember that everyone is responsible for the safety of themselves and those around them. Should any contractor compromise the safety of themselves or your team, please inform the on-site safety advisor who will review working practices. Should you have any questions regarding this induction, please direct them to the Microsoft management team. Thank you for listening and have a fantastic event.